Good day, folks. I hope this finds you well. I had an Instagram where I was talking about oxygen and elephants from the latest podcast of Professor James McCanney. I think he asked if where on this planet could you have mastodons, herds of mastodons herding today. They eat 4 times their weight each day. And I'm thinking, wow, we could have some herding here. The whole valley is forested, thick, too thick at places. Some elephants, you know, what great forest machines. They get everywhere, where mechanical equipment won't work, and they get their fuel directly from work. So fascinating. And then oxygen is produced, which is very good for the health. So already with 100% life quality up here on the farm, Moseto, where I live. 1 year now without electricity. I was thinking last night before I went to bed, for 54 million Norwegian kroner I could develop an art project here that is unparalleled on this planet, with great revenue potential. But as such, look here. It's nice. Life quality 100%. 54 million. 5.4 in US dollar approximately. Well, it's kind of the range we're talking about, and I can show you around a little bit. So anyhow, if it comes on the same video or I do it separately, I will also make a tour of KOMST, this startup opened in December. Tell something about the complications and challenges, the funding, how things are shaping up, what the way ahead might be. So, see you later. As I pointed out, it's quite a lot of shrubbery up here. If you look into the forest there, you know, it's munchy stuff for elephants. Same here. It would be easier to see the river, and you didn't have to pay for costly, lumberjacks and machinery that dirty up and deplete the soil in any case. Get the elephants to leave some elephant dung. Produce more soil, make it more fertile, produce more oxygen. That would be nice. Yeah, about a year ago, give and take a little, this was brown. There were rotten boards, rotten planks, there were no notices. Look, this one, when open, it's green Now it's closed, so it's red, so it's like a traffic light. It's easy for the people up in the town center to see when we are open, or otherwise we have these lamps going on. You know, we did so much stuff here. We replaced a lot of boards here around the windows. Still need some replacement, and I should like to paint it once more. But you know what? You probably know it now. We did something impossible here. We started a venue from scratch with no funding whatsoever, just hard work, hard labor. And we managed to open it in the hardest of the winter. You know, we opened up in December, then, you know, we have 4 months of darkness here. And we managed to hold on. You know, that's an achievement from somebody that never has done anything like this ever before. Yet still, well, soon we have a, you know, what's called a new cash register. All over the place because of this situation, money are being eaten every which way, and if we just had normal startup capital like anybody else, we would be so ahead of the curve. It would be incredible. But as it is, we just have to build it stone by stone by stone and present the place. So you can see we got it real tight now with this disco lamp here and the old bike. I want to move that over here so it's more in the forefront, because I am sort of a biker, you know. Oh gosh, as you can see, I'm very tired. I've been working my ass off for a long time. And I notice, yes, I do get stronger. I can take more. But still, inside, we have I like to show some planes stuff. Here we have Tesla hanging. I can off Nikola Tesla. Can put on some more lights maybe. Like this. And disco scanners and the works. So we have the best collection of beers, local brews in the district. And as I understand, we also give the other places to go out there something to work upon, because they also understand the need to tighten up homework. We have refurbished the sound system. We've got a new amplifier, was much needed. Installed evacuation stairs for upstairs. We have had 2, 3, 4 DJs, DJ nights, 6, 7. We have had 4 broadcasts, like an hour in space that I've done. We celebrated Earth Day by we got hold of some interesting bike apparatus. 2 bikes mounted on something, and then to a generator and out to 600 watts sound system. So when we had Earth Day, people had to bike to really get the sound. It was very fun. Over here it was all overgrown. My neighbor here, we are in constant contact. He's going to build apartment buildings there. And we are looking at the old foundation for the old bridge there. That this could be our walk and bike bridge, and we could get the payment of the iron bridge, and that could be a 2-way bridge. Right now it just fits for 1 car, but that could be solved. Yeah, here are the stairs we put up. 2 cash points. Yeah, you can pay with credit card, 2 points, cash register, and we take the credit cards take any currency. So real good deal there. We're gonna have now in the coming weeks and months a visit from both more DJs. Next up is the 12th, then we have DJ Della coming from Oslo. Well, she's originally from Minnesota. Real house music. I just love introducing that sound per to Evje. It's like been having too many rootsy country nights out on the countryside, so I like to even it out with a little bit club music. Made some plans for the future. This is KOMST here, and here is by the river. I want to make something like it could be cleaning water from the river. It goes down river even a bit more cleaner. Then could walk by the waterfront. A basement club, and then these 2 floors, and an office space, and a top apartment. I think that would be exciting to do, but we shall see. This is our project. It's run amok. We are breaking a lot of new ground with this, and we are also learning ourselves how to, develop this place. So it kind of, when you're constantly ahead of the curve, if you run too fast, the rest cannot keep up with you, and thus it's easy to be misunderstood. And I am one who has willingly run that risk by doing this. Willingly. I say so because, after all, as an artist and all the work I put in, now that we realized it, now I want to sell it, I want to market it, I want to make it bigger and better. So therefore I just have to plunge forward with all the power I got, and lacking that financial muscle, I put myself out there, and sort of know that that makes me sort of maybe controversial, or I get haters. People like to talk. Such is life, and that also kind of strengthens my resolve. That I know this. The feeling of this place is nice now, and what we need to develop is more customers. Then we will be like in very few months. We will continue to stay ahead of the curve, to put it that way. Would you like to invest? I would love. Last night, well, that remodeling of this plot here, it would probably cost something around $800,000 US. I can say in dollars. In Norwegian, around 7 million. But what I'm looking at beyond KOMST, there are quite a few other projects that I'm looking at, like dealing with urban development, producing sort of workplace for the future. Some really unparalleled ideas as far as I know. And for that it should be when I calculated in my head last night, came to something like between 52 and 56 million. That is the price you pay for if you want to have would want to create mass employment and to with a very, I'm looking ahead, I'm looking into the future and what products will sell, what are good for future goals, and among those are those water filters I talked about. And as you have heard earlier, now elephants in the forest to forage, and yeah, there you see, over there, as a typical, that would be great elephant fodder. So many ideas, so many things I want to do, and if I am all over the place, well, if I'm all over the place, you should catch some of it. I guess that's the line of thinking I'm going for. Just a short presentation. It's been, after all, 1 year since I was filming around here and just making my way through this. Still 1 year without electricity. I was in between August and until late December, I did not have any internet. My way of communicating was get down here to the workplace, recharge, as I still do, recharge the phone and the laptop. Well, so before I was so rudely interrupted, this project KOMST is just one of many, but for all intents and purposes, it's the perfect building block to bigger things in so many ways. The location is just a sweet spot in all possible ways, and we just got to push through her. In any case, if you take contact to make business with us, we should find some equitable exchange, and believe me, all help now in economic matters would be greatly appreciated and bountifully rewarded down the line. That's a true word from one that really cares about his soul and wants to stand by his word. Thank you, and see you soon. Oh yeah, and if you like this, me, I know I can be a bit of an oddball, follow me. I'm on LinkedIn, Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat, Musically, Oregon Solo, also on Skype, but not so often. When electricity is back, yes, I'll be there more. I'm also on Messenger. Yes, this is the Stellar Envoy signing out, and please subscribe and share. Aye. It's no joke.